Cadel, still one day to go, mate, but I tell you what, it's been a pretty tough couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's funny. Being outside of classification and things, it adds a whole different stimulus to it. For me, my hardest tour was 2008, but I was there for the win, so it adds a whole different mental stimulus to it. And then being here, but I tell you, I had my moments here because I don't know, sometimes racing the bike's the easy part of getting through a tour with the problems I'm having that, but it's just, I think the whole, on a medical level or a physiological level, it just saps you of, your body's got to put so much work into recovering bones and just an injury that it doesn't have energy to recover just physically from the work every day, and I'm feeling a bit sapped of strength, that's for sure.
Going into this time trial, how serious did you take it? Were you trying to give it a real nudge, and what happened?
No, I gave myself every opportunity to be good. I came and trained on the course this morning. I did a reasonable warm up and everything, but I didn't have any expectations whatsoever because every day's been there seems to just be getting more and more fatigued, and we're at the Tour de France. It's pretty high level if you want to do a good result. So nothing in that regard. But of course, I did everything as professionally as I could, and to be as prepared as possible.
Look, it's hard in these tough times to remind yourself that you are the world champion. You did win Flesh Wallone at the start of the year. What's next, and how long do you think it'll take you to get going again for the rest of the season?
I've had a longer year, and if you look at the race schedule of even the first 10 or the first 20 on GC, none of them have done any of the racing I've done, and we came in with a different approach with a new team, and we were never guaranteed to start in the Tour. If we gear everything around the Tour de France and you don't get a start, well, you kind of it stuffs things up a bit. So we sort of had to take another approach and into the year. But I'm real happy with the year I've had, and it's been an honour and a pleasure to be able to try and honour the rainbow jersey, whether it's in 3-week stage races, 1-week stage races, 1-day races, whatever. And I've been not winning at all of them, but had a good presence and being there fighting for the win in stages from Tour Down Under right through to the Giro, and even the Tour. I think third was my best stage finish this year. But until that crash, I wasn't too bad here either.
Cadel, in summary, this 2010 Tour de France, 3 weeks old, it's nearly over. It's had a lot of highs and lows. How do you look back on it as a race at this stage, with the highs and the lows?
Haven't had time to look back just yet, but most of all, it's being here with like George and Karsten and the guys here. It's been really enjoyable just to be with them, actually, despite the lack of results. And in that regard, outside of just taking the results away, it's actually been a really enjoyable tour. So in that regard, I look back on it so far fondly. It's been just been a real pleasure to ride alongside those guys, and then sometimes but then some moments I'm like, how the hell did I get through it?
You've had some really big highs and some really big deep lows in this tour, yet through it you've seemed content and happy and satisfied with the way you're doing what you do.
Thanks. Try to be. I had. Everyone has their difficult moments or whatever, and I missed the start yesterday or something ridiculous like that. But you have your moments of panic. I had a good group of people around us, I think, and our optimistic attitude, I think, is the biggest change in the environment that I'm in now, and that's it goes a long way. And especially when things aren't going well, and in a job or as a professional cyclist, it's when things aren't going well that it's sometimes you wonder why the hell you're doing it, why you're doing it. But that's a little bit of optimism can go a long way in those moments.
You've been in the rainbow jersey all year. You must really be looking forward to taking the circus that is European cycling back to Geelong and showing it to Australian audiences up close, as opposed to seeing it on the telly a long way off in the middle of the night.
I hope it's an opportunity for people to go and see a great race in Geelong, and I think it'll be different from the past because the Worlds it's like a one-day classic and actually I think this year's Geelong World Championships is going to be like a Flanders, but it's going to be in Geelong, which for me is kind of cool. It's a long way off for me now, and I've still got, I've got to recover from this race before I start thinking about getting ready for the next.
Cadel, you've had